First up, Bolton versus Arsenal. The two clubs are at opposite ends of the table, but both were struggling for form. Since the sale of Nicholas Anelka to Chelsea, third from bottom Bolton had taken 6 points from a possible 30. Although Arsenal arrived on their worst run for a decade, looking for their first win in 6 games. They lost on their last 3 trips to the Reebok, and their title challenge was on the line. The commentary is by Guy Mowbray.
As the clocks go forward, 2 teams in rewind to the past. Bolton in a relegation scrap for the first time in 10 years. Arsenal on the brink of their worst run in the Premier League since 1994. Will Bolton go into this minus their 3 longest-serving players? Kevin Nolan banned, Jussi Jääskeläinen and Ricardo Gardner both injured and likely out for the season. So recalls for Gavin McCann and J. Lloyd Samuel on his 27th birthday, whilst the Omani Ali Al-Habsi continues in goal. After scoring just once in his last 8 games, the previously prolific Emmanuel Adebayor takes a breather on the bench today, and that gives Nicholas Bendtner just his 3rd league start for the Gunners. And with Bakary Sagna injured, Philippe Senderos comes in, with Kolo Touré shifted to right back. Diaby. Clichy behind him. Steinson is the covering defender. Got through there too. Flamini. There's a superb crossfield ball to Alexander Clem. Faced by Samuel and Taylor. Pulls it back for Bendtner. And it's a great block tackle from Gary Cahill. Flung himself into the challenge. Move of the match from Arsenal. British summertime begins tomorrow. You wouldn't believe it in Bolton today. Steinson to El Hadj. Return to the Icelandic fullback, who whips in a very good cross, and it's headed home by Matt Taylor. Bolton Wanderers take an unlikely lead against Arsenal. It's a simple goal, but it's a super one. Juve with the setup. That is a peach of a cross from Greta Steinson. And Taylor timed his run and executed his header to perfection. He must absolutely hate it here. Bolton Wanderers had failed to score in close on 7 hours and 20 minutes of football before Taylor's header. For Van Persie, good running. Fabregas is the furthest supporting player. And Van Persie's route to goal is blocked by Steinson. He hung on and hung on. Couldn't find a viable ball to a teammate. By Fabregas. Bendtner was rising. Cahill with the header away. Touré deflected twice and touched behind. It's going to be a goal kick to Bolton. Who did it come off last? A good decision. Gallas applied the final touch. Guthrie. Davies. Guthrie now challenges Clichy. Both players hacking into the ball, and Diaby catches Steinson high and late. And Chris Foy is blasting away on his whistle, and he's calling Diaby over. It's only going to be a yellow card, I think. Oh, it's red, it is red! Abu Diaby is off. Arsenal a goal down, and now a man down. It's the Bolton jinx again for Arsene Wenger. Let's take another look. Well, his boot is raised. Studs are showing, and it looks worse when we see it slowed down. First glance, it seemed like a genuine attempt to get the ball, but in the end, he played Steinson's standing foot. He wasn't anywhere near the ball. And it's a shake of the head from Arsene Wenger. I don't think he's happy with Steinson limping off the field. It might be directed towards the referee, but if he sees it again and thinking about what happened to his own player just a few weeks ago, he cannot complain about that. Bendtner, effort on goal is blocked. He's got another chance, and Al-Habsi at full stretch to pour the ball away. Good footwork shown by Bendtner, though. Then as it skipped up and was deflected into the air, Al-Habsi adjusted himself well to save. Juve. Ball's going to bounce out of play, I think. It's an Arsenal throw. Just about say it's brightening up, but not if you're an Arsenal fan. It's Clichy. Flamini, closed by McCann, wins it well. Now it's Taylor, deflected. Bolton lead 2-0. Matty Taylor's got another. It's his shot. He'll claim and take the goal. Comes off Gallas. Leaves Almunia with no chance. Gallas turns his back on it. Comes off his heels. Past Almunia. Is there a way back for Arsenal from this? Not just today, but in terms of their title challenge. It would be an enormous achievement for Arsene Wenger's side. Looks unlikely right now. Toure up against Taylor. This is Flamini! And he got right underneath it. Flamini took him a good position. Didn't have much of a sight with 3 Bolton players in his way. He was leaning well back as he struck. Fabregas. Kolo Toure. Fabregas. Chance to shoot here. And Al-Habsi judged it perfectly. Wenger and Pat Rice are deep in thought. Something they won't have to think about soon will be winning the title. Just don't think it's going to happen if they get beaten here today. Taylor. Munia, beaten to it by Davies and brings him down. It's just outside the area. Now, as soon as that ball was played forward, it looked as though Davies was going to get there first, and Almunia was casual, to say the least. And a free kick results from the collision, and a chance for Bolton to put this to bed. It's El Hadji. Almunia isn't going to get there. Andy O'Brien nearly did. Bolton corner. Taylor in. Cahill climbs! It's Cahill getting above Toure. Surely he's got a hold of him anyway. Good stop by Almunia. Walcott for Senderos, and a all for Bentner. That will mean a change in shape for Arsenal. I suspect it means they're going to 3 at the back. Clichy to turn the tide. Van Persie has to turn and face goal, and he's done well to win a corner courtesy of Cahill. Gallas is up for Arsenal, and Toure makes his way into the box too. Ivan Campo didn't get there. William Gallas scores. Arsenal have a way back into the game through their captain. And the goal came courtesy of a mistake by Bolton's skipper. It's Campo's flick on. Perfect for Gallas, who ran unchallenged. Steinson didn't know he was making the move round the back. I was going to say Gary Megson not sitting quite so comfortably. He never sits. Guthrie. Davies is making the dart down the middle, and he's found by Danny Guthrie. Past Toure to shoot. Almunia had taken up a good position. Slid on his knees to make the save. Clem. Now says Fabregas. Through for Adebayor. Back heel to Flamini. Good stop by Al-Habsi. In goes Clem. Down goes Clem. Penalty Arsenal. It's all turning round at the Reebok, and it's going the Gunners' way. It's a good strong hand from Al-Habsi, but then Cahill, as soon as he stretched, was taking a risk. There's the touch, there's the challenge. Right decision. Robin Van Persie with the chance to score his first Premier League goal since October. Chance to draw Arsenal incredibly level. It's 2-2! The 10 men of Arsenal still fancy their title chances. Confidently, firmly struck. And now it's Bolton Wanderers' turn to look absolutely shattered and bereft of ideas. It was absolutely in the bag for Gary Megson's Bolton. Arsenal have been terrific in this second half. They've not given up. And if this is the mental strength that Arsene called for, they're proving it well. Here's Walcott, great run, keeps it in too. Van Persie! Oh, was that the chance to win it? It's the run from Walcott that's drawing the admiration from the Arsenal fans. Superb stuff. And then the pace to keep it in. And Van Persie lets the ball bounce off his boots. Fabregas. Cahill away and out. Chris Boy has just called a halt because Nicky Hunt is down. He's only just come on. He's holding his left shoulder. Here's the challenge with Alexander Clare. It's innocuous, there's nothing in it, but immediately he feels it. I think we know what that is. Dislocated left shoulder for Nicky Hunt. Clare. Flamini. Really useful little run from midfield. Pulled it back for Van Persie. Well, he's had two chances to win the game for Arsenal. Again, it's one that he took instinctively first time but couldn't wrap his foot around it. Clichy. Through to Clem. Can he pull it back? He's found Fabregas. It's deflected in. Arsenal have the lead. It's the king of all comebacks in the Premier League this season. Alexander Clare looking for Fabregas. It comes off Campo, then Andy O'Brien. It's an own goal. And it's won the game for Arsenal. Samuel, I think, with the last touch in. 1, 2, 3 deflections. 3-2 Arsenal. What a way for Arsenal to end the curse of Bolton. An incredible and famous Arsenal victory. After 5 Premier League games without a win, the Gunners are back in business, and what a way to win. They've not given up on this title yet. For Bolton, it could have been a bonus result, it should have been 3 points. But what a blow that is in their bid to survive as a Premier League team. Bolton Wanderers 2, 10 men Arsenal 3.
2-0 down at half-time, 10 men against 11, and you know that a 2-2 is not good enough. Demanded a lot from us, but I'm very proud of the team because they gave absolutely everything, and we had, even at 2-2, we had 3-4 good chances to score the third goal before, but we did fight until the last second of the game, and we got a great win today.
We caused our own downfall. We've given away the first goal. When you're 2-0 up, you know that the next goal is going to be the all important one. And we've given it to Arsenal. We've given them that momentum. They've obviously then got the opportunity to bring on some excellent players from the bench. And we just panicked and we fell away.
We knew as soon as we scored one goal we could come back, and finally. After a few games with not a lot of luck, in the third goal we had a bit of luck and we deserve it.
Can we just get the red card out of the way? Any complaints?
No, I feel it was not an aggressive a desire in there to hit. It was more protective tackle, but it was a fraction high, and he got a red card. We cannot complain.